Should accounting firms still be marketing, even though a lot of them have more work that they can say grace over? Should all firms be marketing?
I think there's certain things all firms should have in place. So they should have things like a good website in place, you know. I think that's important, but should all firms be marketing? No, I don't think so, honestly. Like you say, right, like a number of firms are seriously struggling to hire staff right now, and they've got so much work coming in from their existing clients that actually marketing probably doesn't make any sense. And if you sit down and have a conversation about what are your goals as a firm, you know, how much are you looking to grow? The reality is that maybe that growth could come in the form of a few extra referrals from your existing clients. Maybe that growth could come in the form of selling some additional services to your existing clients, perhaps where you're not doing that already. I spoke to a firm the back end of last year based in the States, and they added something like 150 to 200K in annual fees to their revenue just through selling more to their existing clients. So they're both, you know, perfectly fine ways of growing without even needing to think about marketing. And then you've also got acquisitions as an option, right? Like you don't need to be actively marketing. If you've got quite ambitious growth goals, then you could also just go straight down the acquisition route and avoid that altogether. So, you know, there's a number of marketing coaches out there that might say everybody needs to be marketing, and it probably sounds strange for somebody that runs a marketing agency for accountants to say, no, you don't need to be marketing. But I think you've got to be honest about the situation. Not everybody needs to, and it really depends on what are the goals of your business.
Yeah, I like that. And you're right. It is odd for a marketer to say, maybe you don't need to market. But, you know, I think it is important to have a good website, if nothing else, to attract good staff. You know, that could be an element of staff attraction, right? Like,
yeah, and even having things like simple things like a good careers page. The amount of accounting firm websites I've seen that don't even have a careers page. So there's no opportunity for potential staff to find out more about the firm, your personality, the types of clients you work with, what existing team members working there have to say about working with you. And I think that's a huge missed opportunity. And it falls under brand and marketing, right? Like having that in place for people to see is really important. And if you look at some of the firms that are maybe not struggling as much when it comes to recruitment, these are typically the people that are active on social media. They're putting their brand out there to the world. They have a careers page that showcases how great it is to work at the firm, the things that they do differently to other traditional firms. And the result of that is that they're getting people coming to them asking to work with them, maybe when they don't even have vacancies.
right. So it's almost like marketing. It seems like in this profession with the staffing shortage, you could just apply these tactics, and tell me if I'm wrong. You could apply the client acquisition tactics to staff acquisition tactics.
100%. Like I think for most accounting firms, if you're pursuing marketing, one of the personas that you're marketing for is future staff members. The type of content you create to attract those people is going to be different to the type of content you create to attract potential clients. But it's marketing in the same way that you would do that, right? It's the same process. It's about creating content that is going to be interesting and valuable for them, putting it out in the right places for them to find it.